Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Andy's Cavern. How all doing, guys? Hope you're all well out there. Well. And the new IBF Super-Welterweight Champion of the World, Josh Kelly from the Northeast. Well done, Josh. I thought it was a tall ask for him. I think I did a preview and I thought he might unravel round about the 9th or 10th, and that almost happened, but thankfully he managed to ride out the storm. Probably, I think, the Dark Lord, as they call him, Adam Booth, is probably should receive a lot of credit. I think I like Adam Booth. He is a good coach, and I think he's very good at coming up with good game plans, as we've seen in many of David Hayes' fights a long time ago. So I think he's done a great job with Josh Kelly, so hats off to him, and hats off to Josh Kelly. Well done. I think I hoped he would do it, but I thought it was a bit of a big ask, but I mean, he was on the back foot from the off, but boxing well with sharp counters. But it was a close fight, I think. Even there's no way it was a robbery. There's some folks saying it was a robbery or a hometown decision or that. I don't believe that. It was a close fight. If it had gone close either way, or even a draw, I wouldn't have complained. But I'm glad Josh Kelly won it. I thought it was a close fight, and he was probably the hometown crowd helped him. I think he said that himself. Helped him get up in the 9th. He dropped Murtazaliev in the 4th, but it's more a kind of off balance, standing square on. I think he caught him and caught him a powerful jab. That when they say dropped him, his glove touched down, so that's a knockdown. But he wasn't badly hurt in any way, shape or form. He looked more embarrassed than hurt, and he came back well into the fight. When Josh got dropped in the 9th, I would say that was a heavier knockdown. He looked more hurt and did the right thing, taking his time getting up, and held on, managed to ride out the storm, kept moving. He did a lot of movement in the fight. I think some folk are accusing him of running, but he was boxing well, I would say, on the back foot. Not throwing a drastic amount of punches, but doing what he needed to do, I think. But it wasn't really, I wouldn't say really a clear win. I'll take nothing away from him, because he's done a fantastic job, and we've now got another British world champion in Josh Kelly, so well done him. But for me, it wasn't really a big clear win, however you want to describe it, but it's a win all the same, and that's what will be in the record books. So well done, Josh. Onwards and upwards. They're talking about Boots Ennis for him, but I don't know if that's a good move straight away. But he's maybe a fighter that rises to the occasion, So we'll wait and see. But well done him. Let him enjoy his glory for the time being. But yeah, it was a close fight. But a decent fight to watch. I also got to see Leo Atang. That's the first time I've seen him, and he's a guy that looks like a heavyweight should look like. He's in good shape, looks trim, strong, moves well, sort of very smooth and fluent with his movement. It'd be interesting to see where he goes. He scored a 3rd round knockout over Amin Buchetti, but he kind of chose to sit it out. When he got dropped, he didn't look keen on getting up. I think he'd had enough. But certainly he moves well. He looks like he's got decent skills. How big a puncher is he? We won't know. Can he take a punch? That's what everybody usually asks about heavyweights. Well, you only find these things out further down the road. That's only his 4th fight, and they often say the best chin is the one that doesn't get hit. So we'll see where he goes, but I look forward to watching his next fights and seeing how his career progresses. As should you, all you boxing fans out there. In the blue ribbon division. And with a great win for Josh Padley for the vacant EBU, the European Super-Featherweight title. He had a second round KO over Sharoud Belmedi. Impressive performance from Josh Padley. He is a very gutsy fighter, and I think even Shakur Stevenson was applauding him. I remember when he stepped in as a late opponent for him out in Riyadh. Yeah, I like Josh Padley. He's a gutsy guy. Comes across as a nice guy. So well done, Josh, for winning the European title. I think I thought he would win. I don't think I thought Kelly would win. I hoped he would have won in my previews. I think Leo Atang was more or less a given. That's the stuff I've looked at. There was other stuff on that I haven't actually seen. Time is the enemy. I'm time poor, as I often say. That's just a fact. But what can you do? You can do what you can, eh? I need to make a video about Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, because I think that's worth making a video about. So I won't talk about it now. I'll talk about it in the next one. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Andy's Cavern if you haven't already. And if you have, thanks ever so much. It's very much appreciated. What else has been happening? I've not been to the gym this week. That's what was happening. So I'll hit go twice this coming week if I can. I've had too many things to do with car wise. I was on Porky's Corner last week. I might be on there again in the next couple of weeks. So keep a lookout on Porky's Corner if you're interested. And don't forget my sponsors. Perth Auto Recyclers. If you've got a scrap car, an old car, need taken to the scrapyard in the sky, give Grant or Craig a shout and they'll help you out. And Elite BM Services. Dropping things here. Chaos. Chaos in the cavern. Elite BM Services. If you've got a BMW, you're in the Perth area, or if you're out with the Perth area, it's worth travelling to get these guys to look after your car, because they've got all the latest diagnostic equipment. They can use genuine parts to keep your warranty all intact. And if you give Ian or Simon a shout there, they'll help you out also. And even if you're just looking for some quality advice on your BMW, they're the guys to help you out. So Elite BM Services in Perth. So okie dokie guys, that's all I've got for just now. Till the next time, it's good night from me and good night to you. Cheery bye the new. Cheers.